Hi there, Cancer. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 27th of June. It's true that Mercury joins up with your sign on Thursday, and that can be terrific. It's put into an end a 21-day period where there may have been some anxiety washing around your situation. But there can also be a little bit more just at the start of this week when there's a quarter moon, which is basically between the sun in your sign and also the moon in Aries. This suggests that your need to be an individual, which is being heightened at the present time, could be challenged by someone who's rather more influential than you. With Uranus also in the same sign as the moon in Aries, forging that incompatible quincunx with Mars, which has been ongoing too. The creative part of your nature is not necessarily going to be something that meshes in with what other people's expectations are. With the Sun and Venus in your sign and being joined by Mercury, essentially the stars are saying to you that you need to have the confidence to drive things your way. But there are some subtleties, but also some challenges that you need to be aware of this week. The upside is that at the start of the week, Venus continues to forge a beautiful link with Neptune. In the second half of the week, it's the Sun's turn. And this just suggests that if you can use your imagination in a positive way, particularly if you're trying to communicate to a wider audience, or you're a writer, or you love travel, or photography, or music, then you can have a wonderful ability to soak up things around you in an almost magical way. But that doesn't necessarily mean when you tell people who are more conventional or have more preconceived ideas of how you should fit in with them are necessarily going to be giving you plaudits. And the opposition between Venus and Pluto suggests one relationship could really hit quite a political phase. There could be a little bit of a push and pull between who basically has the power in the relationship. You could turn on the charm, and with the beguiling link with Neptune there, and obviously therefore Pluto forging itself, a very potent link with Neptune, if you can express yourself in a very effective way and be very sensitive to another person but also assert what you want, it could raise a relationship to a new magical level. If however someone feels that you're almost telling them what they want to hear, or you're trying to use charm as a way in which to get a little bit more cooperation from them, they could actually feel quite annoyed by this. So just be conscious of not trying too hard in relationships, being aware of the politics around relationships, and also, as much as there's all this energy in your sign which is urging you on to be that individual, it is still going to be important to be flexible and be aware that other people have their own rights and own views which may not marry with yours particularly well. Fortunately, Jupiter in your sector of everyday communications itself continues to forge a great link with Pluto. So if you choose the right words and you're running with ideas in a way which can be of help to other people, and they're not just for your own personal gain, then other people may be very receptive to what you have to say. Mercury will certainly help the process, and so too will Mars, which goes forwards from Wednesday. This is going to give your physical vitality a huge boost. If you're footloose and fancy free, I think this week could be really, really helpful in lots of ways. You're going to be giving out a mixture of vibes, some of them subtle, some alluring, some downright sensual, or there could be a situation where people will resist this a little bit. It just depends on your unique circumstances. So be yourself, but obviously still be conscious of the needs of others. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.